Hello YouTube, this is ThomastheSmallEngine here again with another video this week. After last week's Season 2 review went 4 days late, just like the Season 1 review, I decided I'd do another small video this time. And this is unboxing a very special item. And I'm sure from the thumbnail and title you all know what it is. But you've seen it from the thumbnail before me. I have not looked at it yet in person. I trust that this item will be in semi-good shape. It was sold to me by the same person that sold me the yellow Sir Topham Hatt's car. This I am very happy to have, though it does look a little used. I am happy to have it, especially for the price I got it at. When this came out back in 2013, I thought I have the old version of this. I don't need the new version, and besides it's going to stay on the shelf for a long time. I can get it anytime I want. But it didn't. It did not stay on the shelf, and it became, from what I've seen on eBay, this might technically be rarer than the Troublesome Brake Van, technically now. The Troublesome Brake Van you see a lot of for like $150. Hoping I didn't cut anything in there. And, oh. Well, it turns out this person put the parts in the individual packages. Well, that's some nice shipping precautions. So, I guess it's a game. Which one do we think is the big one? And which one do we think is one of the smaller ones? I think, from feeling it, I think this one is the prime package, so let's open it. And here it is. And there it is. As I suspected, it is gently used, but overall its look is still very good. I don't know if this is transferring well to the camera, but in person, this is a very nicely preserved model. I don't know what's going on with the magnets here. I might have to clean those. But this is, wow, in the flesh, the 2013 Flying Scotsman. And now we'll move on to one of the tenders. This is the 4472 water tanker. The tenders seem to be in better condition from the pictures, and yeah, they do seem to be. The magnets aren't mudded up. I don't know what on earth this is. Still sticks, so the magnet isn't ruined, but I might have to clean that. And here is the LNER coal tender. This is some really nice detailing on the tenders, and with the Scotsman, this is all complete. And yeah, now I have both versions that aren't Thomas Wood anyway, of the Flying Scotsman. And I am very happy to have it. I know in my top 10 TWR items video, I kind of took a couple of digs at this one, but it's just because I like the old Flying Scotsman a lot. If any of you all have seen Eric Pierre 53's video, he talks about a few criticisms he has of the old Flying Scotsman, and he wasn't super serious about it. He said it was an exaggeration, but I kind of wrote my review of the Flying Scotsman in my top 10 video as though it were a response to his video and why I think the Flying Scotsman is still definitely worth it. And yeah, this is the Flying Scotsman. It's a little bigger than the old one. The face is a little puffier, though the wink is the same. But yeah, a little bigger. Same basic shape as the old one is there. This now says Mainland Railway. Camera will focus. Even though it's the British Rail logo. LNER 4472. You take away the 4472, this still looks natural. And that is the 2013 Flying Scotsman, one of the great new additions to my collection. And as I mentioned in the birthday showcase load, I also did get this Brio Percy. And I am very happy about that, because, I mean, look at this. This is Percy.
Stay in the shed today, James. Sir Topham Hatt will come and see you.
Yeah. The shape of him is very nice. The running board ain't bad. I'm not too sure what this is about. Maybe in its attempt to make it more realistic, but even though I said the Brio Thomas would not replace this old classic Thomas in my series, this new Percy isn't super different from this Percy. So the temptation to replace it with this Percy is kind of hard. It's much more tempting. I mean, I would probably replace the chassis because the front magnet isn't very good. And I do have a busted off Percy chassis if I were to do that, but if you guys wouldn't mind commenting below, what do you think? Do you think if I parade around with this Thomas and this Percy, would it be better? Because I'm not gonna use this one. Or would it be too big of a difference for me to put this one in there? Let me know what you think. But at the end of the day, I'm still very happy with all of the TWR that I have. And thank you all for joining me for this unboxing.